to Rob?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's get this done. Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Santee, Rob McNelis, coming to you from Raymond's Barber Shop. And what better day than today to get a haircut? Are you ready to cut this mop?
Do it.
Yeah, don't laugh. Yeah, actually here. Thank you, buddy. So let's get this going. What did you think of your grand opening?
We had a blast. We had a very good time. You know, all
was-
the barbers, all of our clients, all of our friends and family came over and we had a really fun time on Sunday.
What made you decide to do the car show as well?
You know, my dad has a 63 T-Bird. A lot of
Oh
our
yeah, that
clients
thing was
have
beautiful. Oh.
A lot of our clients have some nice cars, and we just thought it was kind of cool to have like a cut to the cars event because, you know, we all get haircuts and we all like cool cars, so it was a natural.
You had a pretty big crowd out here. Was that pretty much like all day? I was here from, gosh, I think I got here, 11 o'clock, and I think I left about 1:30 or so. So how'd it go the rest of the day?
Well, after the ribbon cutting ceremony,
Yeah.
you know, we were just doing raffles and giveaways, and we were cutting people's hair, and then we had some of our regular, clients who also wanted to be a part of that. So for a couple of hours afterwards, we were just cutting hair, and then just kind of turned to a regular day. We just started cutting the public. How much off the top?
Let's trim that down a bit there.
Half off?
Yeah, probably. Is that what this cut is? Half off?
Half off the top.
So yeah, when I left you had literally standing room only in here. So, and this is a big shop. This is, how much bigger than your last shop is this?
This is like 1,100 square feet bigger.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's pretty significantly bigger. It's twice the size basically.
Oh, a lot more than that.
And then you've also got, so you're a third generation barber.
Yes, sir.
So your dad has a shop in North Park.
Yeah. My grandfather opened that shop in '78.
Oh, so that shop was originally your grandfather's.
Yeah, in the same walls. He opened it in the 4th of July in '78, and has been in the same walls ever since.
So it's a little different than this one.
Oh yeah. It's 7 feet wide with 3 chairs. We just added a third chair.
3 chairs in that place? I've been in it. There's no way you have 3 chairs in there.
Yeah, we had a third one in 2019 before the pandemic.
Oh my goodness gracious! It is. It's crazy that. I mean, it's a great use of space.
Oh yeah.
There is no square inch of room that is not utilized in that place.
You know, back in the day, barbering wasn't like this kind of fancy, glamorous job or career. It was like this guy knew how to cut hair, and all he needed was a chair, a mirror, a light, a station, some electricity, and that's all you needed. And so now,
Maybe some scissors.
Yeah. And so now it's become more of like, obviously at this location we got the pool table in the back. We got
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have the pool table, dartboard back there. You have TV back there.
TV. We got movies playing. We're gonna put some TVs up here. We got the chess table. People hang out, and they spend time here. We talk sports, we talk, work, and finances, and home life, and family,
Trash.
everything. Talk trash, man. It's like, I always say
it's like a barbershop.
Yeah, it's just a real, and we're not like a fancy, bougie, hipster type barbershop. There, we do real flat tops and hot shaves, and kids and seniors and military, every type of hair. It's a real shop, It's not just gimmicks.
Gimmicks.
Like some shops are just all gimmicks and fluff, and that's not us, man. Like we're a traditional barbershop.
And so, all right. So your grandfather started the shop in North Park.
Mm-hmm.
When did your dad take it over?
My dad started working there in '97, and he took over in '99 when my grandfather passed.
Oh, wow.
And then I went to barber school in 2003. Started cutting there in 2004, and I was there for 10 years before opening up the street on Quebec and Mass. And I still work with my dad on Fridays and Saturdays. because that's like where it all started. So
Do you literally work side by side with them?
yeah, well, you're right in front of them.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because right there,
Yeah.
they're in the straight row. Right in front of them, and, a guy named Griffin. He works here and he works there. Half the week here, half the week there. He also works for a pop. Yeah, my dad says he's gonna semi-retire when he's 70 in a couple of years. So,
Semi-retire.
yeah, semi-retire.
He's not going to retire. He's going to semi-retire.
Yeah.
And how long has he been cutting hair?
He's been cutting hair since 1974, or licensed in 74.
So
He was in school in 73.
he's relatively new at it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, brand new.
A couple of laps.
It was cool to see him out here with his T-Bird on Sunday.
Car, he won't let me drive.
He won't let you drive it. He won't let his son drive
Oh,
it.
no. It's him and the mechanic. That's it.
What did you call it? It's not the T-Bird. It's
I
the.
call it a chicken bird
Why is it a chicken bird?
because I'm just trying to make fun of it because he won't let me drive it. It's a 63 T-bird. That's how I drive it. It's a chicken bird.
He's afraid to let you drive it.
Yeah, he's a mechanic.
So what's the grand scheme here? I mean, goodness, every time I come in, it's like you've got another station or another barber. Like are you at capacity here now?
No, not yet. I mean, we have room for 12 chairs total.
Okay.
And then in this office right here, I'm going to put a little station to do what's called SMP.
What's SMP?
Scalp micro pigmentation. It's basically like permanent makeup for the scalp for hair loss. It's a non-surgical solution for hair loss. So I'm going to actually be the artist doing it. So this is a new venture. A lot of barbers are getting into SMP because we have a clientele that we grow with who loses hair himself. So even someone like me with a tattoo on the whole head and it looks like we have hair. So yeah, 12 chairs, 12 barbers, SMP room. We have.
So is that like a permanent thing?
Yeah, it's pretty much it's exactly like a tattoo gun. It goes 2 levels into the skin. And depending on how much sun exposure the individual has, like you can touch it for like 10 years or so.
It's like the ladies that do the tattooed eyebrows and stuff like that. Okay,
Same concept, but just for the head.
for your head. Well, I'm not there yet. I still got a couple more years, I guess, before I need to worry about that. But when do you start doing that?
I mean, right now I'm just kind of focused on the shop. We have a couple more things to do here to get it like totally 100% ready.
Like
And
what?
then, like signs, we gotta get the sign on the front of the building. Things like that. All right. Start getting into SMP. But I mean, meanwhile, we really use the space. For example, a couple months ago, we had our first event. It's called Barbers and Bourbon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was a really fun time. One of our customers did like a blind bourbon tasting. And we had the room full, and it was catered by Pepper Farm Deli, and it was a really fun time. And then this last Sunday, we had our ribbon cutting ceremony for the new location with the Chamber of Commerce. That was a really good time. Slash car show.
And by the way, thank you to Junction 52 for the pizzas.
Oh yeah, thank you. I still have some of it in the house. It's really good. A lot of people are like, man, where'd you get that pizza? I'm like, oh, Junction 52.
Yep, right down the street. Easy to send them down there. Actually, they were talking about doing a get a haircut and get like 10% off your order at Junction.
Okay. And then next month we have our free back to school haircuts event.
That's right.
Every year, where basically it's going to be on August 14th on a Sunday from about 9 to 1. For 4 hours, we just try to give back to the community that gives to us all year long. With something as simple as a haircut. It's not much, but that's what we do have here. Between all the barbers, especially on a Sunday, from kindergarten to 12th grade, we just kind of give back to the community. And we've done it in the past, and everyone has a really good time. The kids come here, and they see their friends, like, oh, yeah, you too? Yeah, I'm getting ready for school, and it's an exciting time.
So that is, once again, August what?
August 14th, on a Sunday, from 9 to
August
1
14th.
p.m.
9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
First come, first serve. We just can hang out in the pool room while they're waiting and play chess or checkers right here, and it's going to be a good time.
comment to the show. Andy Lloyd from Three Frogs Brewery says, "Don't move, Rob."
Thanks, Andy. I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah.
You can always start over.
Yeah. I prefer not to. Since we've got a council meeting tonight. All right, so free haircuts from kindergarten through 12th grade on the 14th. That's really cool. And so all barbers on deck?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone will be here?
It's really neat because we've seen customers, from 8 years ago when we first started doing it to about, this tall, and now they're like taller than me. And I'm like, bro, how did that happen? We kind of grow with our clientele, so it's neat to see them grow throughout the years.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be able to do way more this year than you've ever been able to. This is such a much bigger shop than you've had before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be able to knock those things out pretty darn quick.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Good time.
Are you going to have any like drinks or like sodas, waters?
We just have water.
Yeah.
We'll probably get some, I don't know if I'm going to get soda, but something for the kids. We mostly just, like I said, we don't have much, but we do have haircuts.
Fair enough.
4 hours, and we just try to take care of as many as possible.
Fair enough.
We've had literally a line out the door at the other location, especially when we do it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Easier for families to get down here on a Sunday than it was on a Monday rodeo. So this year we're going to go out of our way to do it on a Sunday so we can take care of more families as possible.
After church, yes.
Comment to the show. JJ Buxton says, $100 if you shave it bald.
Hey, JJ, don't tempt him, man. He'll do it.
Win.
Yeah, he'll do it. Just one line right down the middle.
The
reverse mohawk.
The reverse mohawk.
Yeah. Thanks, JJ. Love you. So, all right. So, what other plans do you have? You did talk about opening your spot up to maybe some small groups that are looking for any little meeting spot or something of that nature.
Yeah, I mean, people like yourself, like Mr. Olson, whoever has one of the guys who's here on Sundays who's in one of the car clubs just talked about using this space monthly for his meetings for this car club. And so, with this amount of space, we're trying to be more than just a barber shop. I'm going to rebrand it as Raymond's Barbershop Social Club. So we can have more events to just kind of, mix in with the community locally and just kind of give back however we can. In the past we've had wedding parties come by.
Oh, yeah.
Haircuts and hot sheds and kind of BYOB. And, now with the pool room, it's really a cool spot where, people can get together a couple of days before the actual wedding and just have a really good time. And we just cut hair and do hot shades.
What's funny? Last time I was in here, that was what's going on. You had a couple brothers, and apparently one of them hadn't had a haircut or a shave in many years, and even his own wife was like, "Oh my God, I forgot what you look like."
Oh, yeah.
She was stunned. All right, more comments.
JJ's up to $150.
Let's keep Daniel out of this. He'll definitely shave my head.
And now he says, "I'm serious."
I know he's serious. Where's the love, JJ? But yeah, it was neat. You had them kind of across the way from each other, so they couldn't. They were talking trash to each other the whole time, but they couldn't see each other until it was all done. And then, went from Mountain Man to GQ magazine in an hour.
We do a lot of life changers here every day. Someone will come in.
What's that?
They go hippie hair and take it down to a haircut like yourself.
You need to cut?
Ribbon cutting.
Oh, the ribbon cutting.
Trying to be subtle here.
That's all right. Just tell me. It's okay. We're all in this together. Joe, San Diego Radio Joe, our producer here, behind the scenes, is trying to give me signs, and I don't read sign language apparently very well. But
you didn't coach first base or anything.
Yeah. But yes, you throw up the pictures of the ribbon cutting. See how cool that was. I mean, you had your whole family here. You had your kids here. You had all the barbers here. You had the Chamber of Commerce, and you even got some certificates from the chamber, and Senator Jones' office. And it's true, man. You're creating jobs, you're creating employment in the city of Santee, as well as taking care of the community with your outreach for the free haircuts back to school. Didn't your daughter even do a blanket drive?
My daughter Gabby, she did a blanket drive years ago.
Yeah.
And also interviewed her for the Santee update.
Yeah.
And all the blankets were collected at the barbershop up the street.
Yep.
And she really inspired my wife to try to give back however we can. Because she was only in, I want to say, the first grade maybe.
And that was all her idea, 100% her idea.
Yeah. And so, it's really cool to just kind of, like I said, that's exactly the way the community is supposed to work.
Amen.
You give, and you help people. You give what you can. Don't give what you can't, but just take a turn, give what you do have, and reach a lot of people.
Okay, Larry Simonak is throwing $25 into the pot. Now JJ is another 100. So we are now at $275 to save you bald. Now he's not saying who gets the money, so
I know it's not me. Don't do it.
I'll never do it.
Don't do it.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, wait till JD gets serious, and then you'll see that profession go out the door and
He
I'll
knows
fall.
in person before the podcast is over with $2,000.
Don't give him a number to reach. They'll start pledging online. All right, so it was your daughter that inspired you to do more. That's pretty damn cool.
Oh yeah. That's how it's supposed to work, That's generations supposed to get better. So I have haircuts, and now I have a bigger location with a bigger team, and I know what barbering has done for me, and so now I'm just trying to grow the team to where it's a bigger team with more barbers involved. Just kind of one haircut at a time, changing lives.
Changing lives one haircut at a time.
Yes, sir.
Attaboy. So you get what's your number one occupation you get coming through your seat?
In East County, we have a lot of blue-collar families who they're in this trade, they're in that trade, they're an electrician, they're in HVAC, they're in refrigeration. It's just some regular people out here, We get a couple of professionals here and there, a lot of law enforcement, a lot of military, but a lot of people from different parts of San Diego. And everyone's here just trying to be a family, man. They're trying to put the kids in sports. They're trying to put them in dance, karate, jiu-jitsu, soccer, especially at the sportsplex. And, there's so many families that come in here and they run into each other here at the shop. And, even like a couple months ago, I was doing all these designs, and I guess it's Santee All-Stars. So these kids would come in and put the number on one side and the star on the other. And I had 5 or 6 of those kids all come by, and it was neat to be a part of that,
Yeah.
To know that our Santee youth are, making it pretty good in baseball, and to have anything to do with that was cool.
Very nice. What are the big plans here as far as are you this the shop? Is this it? Or are you looking to open more?
I mean, I never imagined leaving the shop up the street. It just kind of happened. I saw an opportunity, and I took it.
Hey, I'm sorry. Great decision.
I'm glad.
Great decision.
I'm glad I did. I was finally able to utilize that saying, location.
Amen.
We're so much more visible here with this parking lot, and more barbers could have more of an opportunity than at the previous location. And I'm really thankful for that location because, we really set our foundation in with the community and grew our clientele and our following. And they pretty much all followed us here, and we're just growing it every single day. Now we're open 7 days a week, and so it's neat.
You getting people in from Choose? I mean, it's right next door.
I had a guy today who's only been at Choose for a week. He said, "Yeah, I saw your sign, and I need a haircut." So, bam.
There you go.
Working every single day.
and you got your hair washing station
We're gonna get a shampoo bowl
in case they come over and
Oh yeah. That's also on the list, and
we have 3 new comments.
All right.
Larry Simonek says, I'll get a matching bald haircut. Francie Burdick, I love JJ's idea. It'll be your summer cut, Rob. And Susan Roberts says hi from Legoland.
Hey, checking us out even at Legoland.
That'll work. That'll work.
That's cool. And Larry's already bald.
That's funny.
You can't. Hey, cut off your beard, Larry. Oh, he's got a thick beard, really thick beard. He's Santa Claus in Christmas time. And JJ, knock it off. Getting too much excitement. All right, so this is really it. This is where you want to be. Make this the spot for like the permanent spot. Like God willing, your dad's spot is in North Park. Stands the test of time.
Oh yeah. You know, my dad, when he says he's going to semi-retire in a couple of years, I plan on working with him those days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then, so I'm going to need a whole team here to just kind of hold down the shop. And I want to be kind of like a half-absentee owner and let the shop run itself and just continue both locations. It's kind of hard being a barber in 2 locations. But, you know,
A little difficult.
I've been pulling it off.
You can't zoom in a haircut.
I've been pulling it off, thankfully, the last 8 years. And again, my goal here isn't to be the busiest barber. I wanted to really create a barbershop where other barbers could be as busy as I have been, and just have their dreams come true for them and their families, one haircut at a time.
Well, it's part of that is consistency, just like anything. It's consistency. You gotta show up. You gotta be ready to work. And some days you may be there all day and get just a couple walk-ins, but you never know when that one walk-in introduces you to a baseball team that's going to come in every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, or whoever. It's relation. Or sometimes businesses are built off of one relation. Just meeting one person, you never know who that's going to be. So, being present helps out.
Even just getting into the doors at this location was 110% off of relationships that I was lucky to be able to build over the last 8 years. And a lot of clients came through to make this happen. And it was really neat to see that in person, firsthand. Like, wow, really? They're going to help me out? They're like, yeah, we love you. We believe in you. It's a good move here. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. It wouldn't have been able to even happen without literally 20 individuals who backed me up in this opportunity. Because again, I wasn't planning this. I was content.
You were content, yeah.
I was comfortable. I was personally, but this move wasn't for me. It was for the whole team. To be able to do better. Because we're all busy right now.
Yeah.
Right next to Coffee Corner with
Dwayne and Susie Park's Coffee Corner over there, yeah.
The coffee, the morning buzz, Team the Chamber, Young Professionals. There's just so much going on. Just at the coffee shop, just with all the traffic from Choose Fitness. I park my car by Home Depot, and people see it over there to come in. So it's cool. It's really happening.
Well, you got the nail salon next door.
Yeah, it's really neat because they also do champagne and wine.
Yeah.
And they even have wedding parties sometimes. And so
you got the girls that go over there, the guys that come over here.
That happens all the time where a guy will come in like, hey, I'd rather come in here and have a beer and get a hot shave than wait in the car. So they come in here and that's exactly how it happens.
Nice.
It's really neat.
Taking advantage of the partnership with the neighbors around you.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's about, is just networking.
Is there? So I see the ring lights around every station. Is that just for better lighting so you can see, or are you guys recording some of these haircuts, posting it? What are you doing?
Mostly just for lighting. We still have to get some permanent fixtures on the walls because the previous location, when I got the key, it took me 8 months to open because I didn't know what I was doing. So here I am with this barber shop and the key and this and that, but learning how to open up a business, from start to finish, there's a learning curve.
Yeah.
This one, I got the key, and we were cutting hair within 2 weeks. And
Gotcha.
I just painted the walls, and we moved in and started cutting hair. So these lights are temporary, but that's another thing that I have to do is the lighting and shampoo bowl and the sign. And get a few more chairs and one more station, and then we'll be rocking and rolling with full staff.
Well, you definitely got the room for it now. You've got, I love the flooring. So this was the Pilates studio before, correct?
Yeah.
So the flooring was already in here. The mirrors were already there.
The mirrors are already here, evenly spaced out. So it was just.
It just worked out perfect. Yeah. It is perfect. Yeah. Other barbers down there shaking their head. Yep.
There's like a foot and some change in between each station compared to the other shop.
Gotcha.
So there was like,
yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not bumping into each other as
Yeah.
you're going around the chair.
And some of the customers say they kind of miss all the banter by being so close.
Yeah.
When we were at the other shop.
Yeah.
But here we just yell louder. Like, hey, over there, yeah, you're a schmuck. Okay. And then, we keep it original.
You keep it what?
We keep it original.
Keep it original.
Yeah.
Mostly PG.
Oh yeah. We look around and if there's like someone who's sitting here, we got the bird sign, we go, oh, oh, and we'll stop with whatever we're talking about.
This is where I can't move too much.
Usually have to call Kendall.
Kendall. That darn Kendall. All right. Anything else going on back there, Joe?
No, we've had Francie, Larry, Susan, Steve, JJ, Andy. We're still at 275 on the shave the head. So
Okay, good.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Thank goodness.
I got a picture of the nice crowd that was here the other day. I'll put that up. You have an estimate on how many people were here the other day?
How many people were here?
I don't know how to gauge that. I just know that.
Like I said,
There had just easily been over 100 people here yesterday.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah, well
I was
over
gonna say
100.
about that.
Just in this room alone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. We're all dying for air.
Yeah.
that's
Then you had like the jumpy out back. You had the pizza. You had.
You would still see all the kids in the pool room just taking turns,
yeah.
and some are throwing darts, and some are watching music on the TV. It was kids have their own place off,
Yes. That's just kind of part and parcel of what you do here. Yeah. While one's getting a haircut, you go back there and they can watch a movie or shoot some pool, throw some darts, whatever. All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this up?
That's pretty much it.
Is there a story on this?
Oh, well, there's
Definitely a story on that.
Well,
okay. There is a.
I'm going
there
to
is a
turn the
shoe shine.
camera here.
Thank you. They're probably like, oh, that's way better looking than me.
So when my grandfather was about 11, 12 years old, he moved to TJ, and he started off as a shoe shine boy. And he would also sweep the hair, and he would run errands for the barbers. And eventually, they taught him how to cut hair because he was a really hard worker. But this is where it all started for my family. For our legacy was being a shoe shine boy and being a shop boy. And then eventually he learned how to cut hair. He then went on to open 2 barbershops in TJ. And then he came to the U.S. in the early 60s, opened in 1978. But this is where it all started. So for me, it's like full circle for my family. Like,
That's
That's
great.
pretty cool.
You
That's
know, like
really
a very
good.
humble story, you know?
That's very cool.
That's why it's like one of my favorite pieces in the shop. That was our origin.
Yeah, I know you wanted to try and get someone in here. Just it's finding anybody that does that in today's world.
Yeah, I mean, he's out there somewhere. I'd like to have an event where people can come in and, on top of getting haircuts and hot shades, be some kind of old timer shoe shining guy. We can bring it back to life. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then we will be back at you next week with a new podcast, and I think we're going to be talking about the back to school backpack drive and how that all originated and where you can get your back to school supplies besides just your haircut, back to school supplies, and how others can maybe help contribute to make sure that kids have what they need to be prepared for going back to school. So until next week, we'll talk to you. Rob McNelis is out.